Hi, hello and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans. Back to Final Fantasy 14. Why did I just blank on that? Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 online. Um, it's been a while, but hi, hello. And the new model is here. Look at my glory. So this is what we're gonna start out with. Let me grab this moved over here. You don't see anything. So, we have this one, and, I'll show you guys some of the others when we actually get into needing them. So, let's get into it. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers, and as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hera Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hera Pauline at Governor's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. I can do that. What do you have? Do I have a health potion? I do. God's the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. I managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. And now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. The gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. I got you. 7 hours. Those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched. Oh, you're back. Do you have that high potion for me? Yes. Thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the Twelveswood. We both would do well to remember that. What's this? Level 5, 8. You know, let's get the money. Alright, then go this way. spiders and not like these. They look like, they just look like daddy long legs. I hate it. No. Why do they gotta look so creepy? Level 8, and there's 6 minutes left. Let's see if I can do any damage on this. Get past these guys a little bit. See that? And that really good. Be surprised it's pretty nice. I think it's pretty good at this one here. So, oh no. There's ooh, those are my hunting log? I can't remember what it means. They just shoot me. Nice. Make sure my volume isn't too loud. I did see that was going up a little high. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not an adventurer. And I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do so. Hence my presumption. If so, I've information which might interest you. Rumour has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridonian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelveswood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth in these rumours, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to the lavender beds is, perhaps you'll find a twin-ad representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Okay. This. Nope. TD. Awesome. Actually, we can go straight back to New Gridania first. Or just see what we can get this way. Oh, I can hop over. So I do want to turn in with that one dude. So I have to take the serving equipment to Pauline. Then I can return to Lucienne, and I have to go talk to Chancellor. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? I have things for you. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Ooh. Like that. Yeah. Right. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the Seventh Umbrella, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to the area of the forest. Damn you mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you, seven. Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungi. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but dead wood before it weakens out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurous-style vengeance. You hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... Apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am quite calm. So the funguas, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Alright, back to that. I got you, boo-boo. There's one. This is number 2. And on to 3. Nice. And there he goes. Alright, so... I could have just gone this way, but that's fine. They're little raptors. Let's try to get it before this one turns around. Ah. Alright, let's turn into you. Well, you took care of my fungar infestation. Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all your fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks. Thank you. Sure. Oh, too, Ren. After the thrashing you gave those infernal fungus, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine, microchews. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide. These days, there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, they are leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think the soil was just put here for you and your microchip mates? I should go over there and, well, I'm not really sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something. Soon, before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over and there is naught I can do but fume and sputter. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you would report to Ildrif. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has to me, and I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. Holly. Oh, you've returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Sub Comazon at the Bannock? And all eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for a soldier. She'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. I can do that. Nice. And stick to the outside. So let's go to Eldrith. You say you've slain a good number of those microchews. Well, that is a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Gabino would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pests himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. And back to the bank. Who goes there? I hope Ran, it's you. Another delivery? Yup, and you're not gonna like this. I'm not certain I should be the one to buy Norfolker. It's an non-leg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at table. And you say Hera Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Ren. Awesome. Need this. Ren, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Yeah. What's up? Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, the hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of return, and alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. Shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Exali excursion in the West Shroud and Eorzea. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the exiles somehow caught wind of our plans, and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. Well, of course I will. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we're racing against time, so you had best make haste. There's a big tree. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here it instructed Galfred's request, you say. Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning, then attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Let's do it. A great shadow towering over me. What in the 12's good grace? An adventurer. Please, you must save the hero. Galfred sent you. I am no longer of use here. Pray help the hero in my stead. Away, vile fiend. Away, I say. I defy you. I defy you. Oh, oh. An adventurer. We were ambushed. Ambushed in the midst of the ritual. And then I'm not sure what happened. You good? He was sent to help. Fear you were too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Credonia. Seeds must know of this. The thing was no elemental, the being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. I got you, boo. See. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh. I don't like that. You're strong. Are you strong enough to withstand this? Attacking me from the shadows? Possible. Because the golem been so sorely tested. You didn't do it again for me, though. Where are you? Where are you, little bitch? That the golem could be vanquished. But man is no ordinary adventurer. I saw you. Why are you running? You scared of me? Damnation! He's eluded us yet again.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things?
The voice is hard to do now. Whatever are you?
Shh, more birds. This makes it how many times today? 7?
Their movements are beyond our fathoming.
Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal?
I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. The element's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood.
You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow?
The very same. The Guardians have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they've created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soir forewarned.
It's no wonder the primals have started appearing.
Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to the hope and fight to the very last.
Agreed. She tripped. Stupid things.
These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlene innovation. Show some respect.
But they're so uncomfortable and ugly.
If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Rude.
Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it?
Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet.
I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood's barely recovered at all, and the Gridonians still have the same old problems.
Aye, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and remove, didn't they?
Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them.
Ida, look.
Golly. And this is what exactly?
Yet another disturbance in the ether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Lifeman's stump. We must hurry. Run. So that was what happened when they found me the first time.
Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there.
She's so cute. The good news is that the hero is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground with which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridonians sent a hero to offer this place back to the elementals, by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight, and the very last thing the Gridonians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood's eternal guardians. That's not good. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety, and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistair? Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papa Limo, and the tactless woman beside me here is...
Ida. Papa Limo and I are surveying the Twellswood together. Pleased to meet you.
I love her. Ida, give me a hand, would you? I like her outfit. It's cute. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks till we meet again. Gonna run. Gonna run, gonna run, gonna run. Oh, I'm gonna run. I'll come back for Alistan. I also don't want to fight all of them. Good. Okay. I did not want to fight all those. Alright, Alistan. All this happened inside Spirit Hold. Love preserve us. Who is that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find my answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, then that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Pray, return to Gridania and seek out Mion. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Mother Mion. Getting back to Mom. I love Mom, and if anyone else doesn't, I'll fight them. Bye, bunny lady. Bye, bunny lady. It was raining. So cool. Let's go turn in before we talk to Mion. So, let's go over here. This game is so pretty. Chancellor. Well, well, fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. You may yet be used to this nation. On behalf of Britannia, I thank you. We have the EXP hat, so I don't need that.
Lucian. Hi.
You returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Shroud, and there put down 8 microchews and 8 opo-opos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, microchews and opo-opos are anything but difficult to find, and yet you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In doing so, you will learn, amongst other things, that microchews produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while opo-opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing of your success, friend. I'll do you proud, Mom. I have 2 moms. It's Lucianne and Mion. I love them. I would die for them. Alright. Let's go turn in with our other mom. I can't wait to get further in the game. Let's see what this person has to say. Chocobo Porter. Well, Matt Traveler, might I just doing a Chocobo Porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to the shop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Porters are similar to rental chocobos. Okay. Rent a bird. Hi, Mom. Welcome back, Ren. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it. For the time being at least, though I make myself clear, it's until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. That makes sense. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need do is speak with Antoinot whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Heck yeah. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild leves. Guild leves are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontra is our guild lev official, or levmate, here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoke with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about Shira. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young man. She's gonna make me cry. Never in my life have I wanted to hear that more. Mother is proud of me. These aren't real tears. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we're good. We're good. I got eyelash in my eye. Best game. You have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. Recommendations list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu, and it will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Okay. How's my favourite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. She had pretty with it. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singur should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. I will do. What do you guys know? I can use those for when I level up other classes. Oh, yeah, let's grab this thing. Oh, that was cool. Now, the Meowen has told me much of your endeavors run. You considered attempting one of the guild levs available here at the Adventures Guild. Guild levs are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of necessary skill. From battlecraft levs that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft levs that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Bent Branch Meadow and speak with Tierney. She'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first lev quest. Okay, since we're already going. Sure, let's take a Chocobo Porter. Hi. Yes, Bent Branch Meadows. Look at the bean. So cute. What do you want? Okay. You must be the venturer Mian sent word about. I'm Keith, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things lest you worry. When the elder Seedseer bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong. That is. Consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help out the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you've come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? I'm nervous now. Put me on the spot. And I got new paints. Seven L's. Some bastard kick-earing has gone and broke one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, my lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those kick-earing. Would you mind heading over to Matron's Left and having a word with the soldier named Rosalind for me? The ratmen nest in a neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. That sucks. Oh, it's that ghost. Looks like she doesn't have one. Let's talk to the love person. Oh, that's a cute outfit. Greetings, adventurer. My name's Taney, and I'm in charge of assigning local love quests here at Bent Branch Meadows. Gontran convinced you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild lev might entail. But first things first, I must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to his death or dishonor for want of the requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in this guild lev. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Let's see. Oh my god, excuse me. Pack of the North spotted near Bent Meadows, far from the usual hunting patterns on Naked Rock. The local chocobo keeps worried that it is only a matter of time before hungry Skulkin stray too close to the stables and endanger their birds. To prevent the worst, the wood dwellers are seeking volunteers to find and kill the creatures. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. Pray be aware, however, that the gnolls are wont to flee to their broodmates when they sense they are overmatched. You would be wise to prevent such reunion, lest the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Okay. So let's go up there. Okay. I love the sound design of this game. Initiate. Yes. Yeah. Your first foray into the world of leap quests appear to have been a success, and here is the reward for your efforts. Okay, awesome. Now that this little trial is behind us, I have no further qualms about assigning you tasks around Benpath Meadows. There are leave quests aplenty for a hard-working adventurer such as yourself, and a deal of fame and fortune are to be won in that doing. Nice. We can do more of that later. This way. You're here on Keitha's behalf, hmm? I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of the creatures. The Kirkiran are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retributions must need be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here, and make an example of exactly 4 Kikian scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Okay. Let's do it. Nice. The deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kikian will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. Check it. How there, adventurer? You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heavens Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom. Say, why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to fallen injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top of the end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of his most dreaded chores. What do you have? Your willingness to assist the residents of the Tweleswood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you could assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as a woodweller include inspecting the matron's let for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task until the other day when I discovered several clutches of dynamite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beasts when full grown, but mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task in destroying the eggs. I'm good. I've got you. I hate them. Ooh, I feel like I almost fell off there. Oh, you cleared the route with blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folk can traverse the central shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused the tendril of a heavens pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. That's nice. Heck yeah. It is, regrettably, my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Ben Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution in Bredonia, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the woodwellers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosalind down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. I get you, dude. Completely. I can't do heights. Staying in the middle of the route. Alright, and then the other stuff should be... I think that's the only other egg there is. Boop. Nice. Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty. But to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. I got you. A shadowy fellow, Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a kicking thief on the run. If you must state your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. I got you. I see it. Okay. Just going as... Is that actually... Oh no, that's actually a thing. Is that a campfire? It's a smoldering campfire. That's glowing. The bloom on that. Okay. I found, was that a weather journal or something that I said? Let's see what she says. Have you found something? Yes, leather bag. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveller. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil. Okay, but why are they out and not in Bent Branch Meadows? But wait, why would a traveller make camp here, when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me. I think this belongs to the stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. It happens. The important thing is we're fixing it now. Alright. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the Shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bant Branch Meadow. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger aims to harm the chocobos, Elgar may have to personally put an end to it. I got you. I can do it. Okay, to the Bannock. Omar. You don't look like you're here for training. Nope, I have this for you. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark there. That should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Alright, this way. Bernard, I have a thing for you. You have business with me, adventurer. Yes. Rosalind is right to be cautious. For this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name on here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Elgar in the stables. That's the 8th right. Thank you. I guess we can grab her thing for the guild house now. Should you be interested in a challenge quite unlike your average level quest, you might consider joining a guild house. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Batwarden Reaborn outside yonder tent. I will inform him of your success against the Gnolls so that there are no doubts as to your abilities. I was told a stalwart adventurer would be along shortly. I'll take it that as you. Then permit me to tell you all about our current operations. Wait, might this be your first time participating in a guild test? I remember my first test. It was the night of my 20th name day. My fellow guildmates invited me to join them in the slaying of a family of pice, who were stealing chocobo eggs from Bent Branch Meadow. The moment we arrived, one of the terrible beasts immediately turned to me and charged. The thing was thrice my size and had already maimed several chocobo keeps. There was no way I could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end. That's when I remembered I was not alone. My friends rallied around me. Together we defeated the pice. That, my friend, is what a guild heist is truly about. What say you, friend? Care to experience a heist for yourself? Yes. Oh, it's in the duty factor. Even with the duty finder, this feature allows you to undertake multiplayer duties without having to form a party of your own. So that means I don't have to do that right now. Awesome. Okay. Lugalot. No god. Mind a bird's adventure. I get nervous around strangers. I have this for you. What's this? Shadowy stranger near the matron's left? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elma, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform my staff here. Not everyone here is a woodweller, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. That's nice. Yes! Not quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day. An excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet, other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south, and see if you can find any evidence to support this claim. And should you find something, finally tell Lefair to patrol this area sometime instead of just standing between the spire and staring at the god's damn road. In those words. Will do. Let's go. Here. Off the jack. What is this person? What do you want to call me, a meddlesome adventurer? Another goddamn adventurer, desperate to stick his nose in everyone's business, is it? Then seek out the groundskeeper of the Tamtara Deep Croft. You'll find him in a shack just outside the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. When last I patrolled the area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than I. Yeah, you're sort of mean. Already. Ooh, ultra. So there was a flying creature that came out. Oh no. Hi, how are you doing? Hi. Just thinking. No biggie. Alright. Well, it wasn't mine. And you didn't see that? It was right there? Come on. A northern vulture. Food. And they were defending a nest. Yeah, if they were long enough, if they were long enough to have a nest, you should have seen it. Well, perhaps we, could omit that last detail from the official reports. I would rather not give Elgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Yeah, actually do what you're supposed to be doing. Little butthole. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Hera Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there is still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leonie's transportation, and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order? I can do that. Heck yeah. Alright, so talk with this guy first. After a bit of work, are we? I have a task that needs doing. Take these Nemea lilies and leave them at the top of each barrow. You've doubtless seen the bones returned to life by foul magics, shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. It hurts my soul to see it, adventurer. I cannot abide by such blasphemy. It is my hope these lilies see these spirits and help them return to their matron's bosom. See me when you're finished. Yeah. That's nice again. Oh, Jesus. Alright, the top of the barrel. Okay, one. We'll do this one first. Alright, 2. And 3. It's gonna be a fight. And flower. Nice. Nope. I'm ignoring you. Being a butthole. You've done holy work this morning, lad. I cannot fathom what could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm. Pray that this helps put an end to it. May the matron watch over it and keep you safe. Thank you. And you too. New boots. Yeah, now to go check on this lady. Hopefully she's fine. All this stuff happening. Okay, she's standing. That's good. Yes, what troubles you, my dear? Oh, yes, the boat. I'd quite forgotten. Hmm? Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished. But the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamtora Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be arriving. I shall be late in arriving. Okay. At least she's alright though. That's a positive. Sprint. What's this one? Alright, let's go let them know that she's gonna be late. Oh, I can do this one now. Well, good morning to you, sir. What can I... Oh, you wish to know about the auctions? Very well, allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past, and so the Seatsia Council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessing of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. Now, to proceed with the quest where the heart is, the lavender beds, you may visit any residential ward within the lavender beds. Okay. Just said the skipper. This ferry is bound for the lavender beds. Will you be travelling with us? Sure, let's just go to one. Looked like there was a small one available. I don't have 3 mil though. Gingerbread house. Nice strawberry shortcake thing. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the lavender beds. Oh, you've come at the behest of a Gridanian woman. I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auctions. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. Should you have the mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Okay. That's... Oh, Wisteria. So pretty. Alright, let's go. You bear a message from Hera Leone, an evil presence in the Deep Croft. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. What's a bell, an hour? Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Norfolk's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keith at Burnt Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. Yeah, what do you guys need? Oh, perfect. You're just in time to help deliver some goods that arrived not moments ago. Allow me to double check my manifest. Now, listen carefully. Take the suit of plate mail to Darenmat. He's the guard you see right over there. The Muntoy beans belong to Kylie, and the smoked crayfish balls to my friend Berth here. That's it for this load. A strapping adventurer like you should barely work up a sweat, am I right? The cargo you're looking for hasn't moved since they unloaded at the end of the pier. Much obliged. And what do you need? You seem a capable sort. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieving my favourite fishing rod for me? I was happily dropping a line into the water, you see, when I suddenly noticed some ghostly sphere of fire bearing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition before fleeing back here to the planks. I dimly remember the rod passing straight through those unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent I set up for afternoon naps. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to... You'll go in my stead. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got you. Alright, at the end, pick up the plate mail. 1 toy beans. That's a lot. How am I holding all this? And the crayfish balls. That's a big box of crayfish. Well, I guess she is a fisher. I have your armor. You have something for me. It's... Oh, what is... My new plate mail? What would a wood whaler want with metal armor, you ask? And let's just say that after a number of engagements with galley and heavy infantry, my mind has been open to the protection such steel encasements can provide. That's bad. Terrifying. Oh. Alright, I have your crayfish balls. 1, 2, 3. No, this won't do at all. I'm sure I heard Wolfjolf mention the shipment had 4 boxes of these? Jesus. I thank you very much. It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if this bait hadn't arrived. They should be here by now. These? Are these the Montoy beans? Praise the matron. It's my job to pick up provisions from the pier and deliver them to the settlements in the area, but I couldn't leave without the beans. Now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help. Alright, let's go this way. I'll turn it down a Okay, so this is Lilystone, so this has to be the fishing rod. Yep. It's a nice spot, too. And off we go. There's the carriage. Wonder what monster messed with it. See? What? Oh. Ugh. You big. Alright. Do you find my fishing rod?
Yes.
Yes, this is it. Thank Norfolk that you came along. I just can't fish with anything else. The vilekin and such around here pose no threat to me, but those flames, I've never seen the like. I wonder if I'll ever build up the courage to fish at Lilystone again. Oh, hopefully one day. Well done then. Excellent work, swift and sure. Adventurers are such handy individuals to have around. If we leave cargo piled up on the pier, the next crew has no room to unload their shipment, you see. It can be backbreaking work, but someone has to do it. What do you have now? Yes. Sure. Can I interest you in another job? This one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. What I need for you is to swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing about the place and collect their husks. About 4 bags worth should be enough. What am I going to do with a pile of dead vilekin? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out. Ew. Why do I have to collect their husks? That just sounds gross. Is not here, so we will not. You have the husks. Good, good. Hand them over then. Oh, these are perfect. I hope they didn't sting you too terribly. Now all we do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these beauties inside like so. And there we have it. A fresh batch of my special sting brew. Ew. The ranchers at Ben Branch Meadows put in an order for a bottle quite some time ago. But gathering those husks is always such a chore. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking this to them as soon as you're able? The last you're after goes by the name of Margaret. Give her the sting brew along with my regards. Oh, and apologize for the delay, would you? Weird, okay. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the lavender beds? Oh, adventurers only? Is that so? Well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gradonia to attract capable individuals like yourself. I'm sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables filled with my beloved chocobos. What's happening over there? Residential district. Ethernet for the lavender beds can be accessed through the Gradonia Etherite. Okay. Let's give this sting brew and then we'll talk to Pika. Yes, I'm Margot. How might I have distribute you? The sting brew. At last, I am aware of what must be done to acquire this, and am most grateful to you. You folk are willing to run towards a swarm of wrathful hornets. Ordinarily, this liquor is drunk for the unique and not altogether unpleasant stinging sensation it causes on one's tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it over the fields where the Gisel greens are planted. Thanks to you, the crops will be untouched by pests this year. I hope one of our well-fed chocobos can return the favor by serving you some out someday. Heck yeah! I want a chocobo. Yes, and... start cooking. You have a delivery for me? Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. The wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the Mirror Plains. I see you managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft of bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night. It does. We're ever in need of adventurous skills. I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. Luca, what's up? No. Oh, please, gods, no. Leia's egg.
Did they take it?
Ren, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned it was gone. What was gone? An egg, sorry. You are sure the chocobos will lay another? You do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it.
Well,
You will help me, won't you, Ren? Thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more just to be sure. When I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual.
now I hope the baby.
Is anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lad. The man, it was running off towards the Tumtora Deepcroft. You say an egg was took? No, I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch.
Oh, I don't want it to die.
A chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Edison fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, God! You don't think he... Why the hells didn't I accost him? He looks so cute. This way. Bernard. Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, I mean. Not that I recall. I did see someone combing the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Lugalot. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? We're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna bring the baby back. They're so pretty. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you've told me, it was no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we're dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Uranus, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. But I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Lugalot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd you go running off towards the Tumtora Deepcroft? Unless I got my mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but you may seek to lay a false trail. The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. At least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Ren, but acts of daring do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. I got it. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft. Do be careful. We cannot be certain if he is working alone in this.
He messed with the wrong bird.
Oh, screw off. Oh, I see it. Oh. Got you at last, you spiteful imp. Hand over that egg.
You can't have it, Koopa. This egg belongs to Lukelot.
Who in Alone's bloody fury are you? The sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventure, did they? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling, and bring me that damn egg. You're messing with the wrong person. I'm gonna leave that here. Won't let you. Stuff than he looks. Yeah, I am. Loser.
You're winning, Koopa.
I'll feel this one, you obstinate cur. Oh. Well, excuse me, rude. So, who was winning? Who were you gonna smack down? What now? Alright.
Thank you, Koopa. What's that, Koopa? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia. Leia is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables, and that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Koopa. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Lukelot would be very happy to see you, Koopa.
So he didn't run this way. The Kubo took it and booked it. Oh, Leon. That's good. He's like, no, you don't. That's cute. You have the egg. Is it safe? Yes. Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I don't know how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, Ren. It's good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that Nishgardien was involved, albeit one who did not in fact take off the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle.
Bugger me, it could be the same one, could it?
Might you have encountered our unlikely saviour before, Keitha?
Could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in a part of the woods, what we now call the standing courses that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yeoman in front of me with all the smoke. When well nigh given up on hope I had. When all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smouldering sleeve and leads me straight to a bit of wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Spouts. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger.
Oh, that's cute. Incredible. It may well be that Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day.
We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Ren, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Ligelot wants to give you a little something for your troubles.
Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. And yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. And thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter. One of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that XIV dirigibles have been appearing over the 12's wood with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me so much as where they choose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the 12's wood. and it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask you to deliver the document to Mother Mion. Please, make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. I got you, boo. Don't you worry a hair on your little head. Must buy. Alright. Before we head to Mother Mion, let's go out the north exit. Let's see if I can use the Aetheryte to do it. North Street. Nice. I am way overleveled. That's fine. I was like, what was that? Yeah, that's it. I'll put the players in there. Oh, that's stuff. Oh, it's so cool. 6. 6, 7. And 1. Alright, let's go. This way. Let's use the shard and go to Lucian first. Welcome back, young Ren. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. But, employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Lay, so there. What is your honest evaluation? She cute. Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Lay Aliapo, and this is my 2nd year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have a talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings. That's rich coming from you. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Rude. Your back is crooked and your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucian. This man is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and his, we should revoke his membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand. Never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach his like. Rude. Well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once a gold quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. You mustn't pay him any heed, he's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of that fossil-brained wildwood Ellison like him at the best of times. For them, it's always 12s with this and elementals that and...
offense intended, Lucian.
None taken, Lay. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess, and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Ren, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust to them and to what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when we next meet. I love her. He's rude, like. Meanie. Alright. Guess we can get that one. Yes. It pleases me to see how you've grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Lay Aliapet, one of your seniors at the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. Legend. I've been expecting you, Ren. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the Bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you'll need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you've realised this by now, but there is no guarantee of safety within the Twelveswood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the target alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take your heals, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The target's hidden in the central shroud. As before, use a heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Ren. Alright, now to go talk to Mother. Alright. Hey, Mom. Hello there, Ren. Word of your tireless efforts at Burnt Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Don't make me cry again. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Lucolot. Yeah. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Ren. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can, and report back to me the moment you are ready. What's up, Mom? Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Lucolot's... It's the twins from the carriage. Sorry, Mom, I got distracted. Based on Lucolot's observations, the XIV have designs on the Guardian Tree. and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in this ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridonian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Ren, please see this letter to the hands of Bow Lord Lewin, at the fleet of the first bow in Quick's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridonia hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Ren. Got it, Mom. Alright. Let's do our School of Hard Knocks. So then we have to go back to the archery guild anyways. Big kitty man. Alright, I see one. Oh, I see two. Oh, I see three. I saw that right there. Let's see. Oh, I see another. And last one. I'm cool. And I didn't even pull any monsters. The last foot pulled me to that. Alright. Now we can go back, talk to Lay, and then go talk to Lord Lewin. There's so much running. I was thinking maybe later, possibly once after I finish at least one of my other series, I might start up a new WoW character to do a playthrough. Though I'm not sure how many people would be interested in that. It'd still be fun to do though. Oh well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We've been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes direct from Stillblade Fane. When the wood dwellers and the gods quiver cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities that can cause problems for the magically inclined, but that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Luciane taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of our lessons in my note. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud, and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures, using all your skills as an archer. Good hunting, Ren. Got it. Okay. Still there. I'm gonna go talk to the Bull-Lord. An urgent message from Mother Mion. Very well, you may enter. Yeah, still there. Hello. So you're Ren Sylvius, the adventurer of whom I have heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Mion has information on the Ixal, you say? Speak freely. You have both my ears. I would hope so. Matron Forfend? They mean to defile the guardian tree. Before Norfolk, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it. Nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12th, help me. How can it be that neither the wood whalers nor the gods quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think that blood bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. Whether the warriors of light were still with us. But this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Mion that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to invest it. My lord. What is it? It's the Ixal, sir. The Ixal have amassed at the Guardian Tree. Already? Bloody hells. Ren, Mion believes you capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree. You got it. Alright. So, Guardian Tree... Is that in the Central Shroud? Okay, so it's in the Central Shroud. I need to go to the East Shroud. Or this one. The School of Hard Knocks. So, let's do that first. Go up to the Lancers Guild. saw that one there, but I still backed up in that direction. I'm sorry. Let's grab this. Should have grabbed the one in the north strip too, but I forgot. Oh, you can grab the juggalo key. And the aetheryte. Go back. Panic attack. Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution to this is simple. Maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. As such, you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than in archery. Lucienne knows well my past, so mayhap this was her intent. Hunting too is an art. Before I came to Gradonia, I never gave it much thought, but the more I think of home, the more I begin to realise. Forgive me, I'm not usually given to Fitz's sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognise his prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. It is good to see you, Ren. I hope you've learned much from Lay. Oh, what do you want? You adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and vultures? Yes? How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mikote was reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. No, don't be rude. That's nasty. That's not pretty on anybody. Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer this woman's presence in our guild, Lucienne? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. Aye, and this boy too. He's an embarrassment to us all. That is quite enough, Sylvain. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. Yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Ren has matured greatly in the short time that he has been with us. You know this to be true. I'll be quiet now, aren't you? Get put in your place. I suggest you come to terms with Ren's presence here. You will be giving him his next lesson after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. As for you, Ren, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Sylvain. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that, we can agree. Rude. Before you take your leave, there is something I would tell you. You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervor for learning, I hereby grant you permission to join the other guilds. Naturally, you will need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guildmaster, but I doubt that any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you will find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You are free to seek membership in any that piques your interest. I ask that you keep but one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make. Whichever path you take, be it that of the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest, for in you I see the making of greatness. He's so nice to me. Alright, let's take the gold. Or the gil. Armory unlocked. Okay, so now I can take other jobs. You don't have access to the armor system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking with the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Nice. Violators will be shot. Welcome back, Ren. I trust you've been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Silver's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Fine. I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I'm not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Artisan. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucienne that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. It is unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. The feat I consider beyond you. Was it a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Mikote set you a similar task? You're wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is, nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I shed no tears should you fail. He's so mean. Alright, let's go to the guardian tree. Central Shroud. Yeah, so it's over there. So across the bridge. Not up the heavens pillar, but under. Okay. They're so pretty. I see him over there. That's a really pretty tree. The bolo. What the fuck was that? What just came out of my mouth? The Bowlord sent you, yes? Good to have you with us. The birdmen have completely surrounded the guardian tree. Their calls grow more urgent by the minute. Whatever it is they mean to do, we cannot let them go through with it. They must be stopped, no matter the cost. Yes. O mournful voice of creation, O mournful voice of time. Attend me all. To us this forest, Tinoka belongs. Wisdom of paragons we possess. To our former glory, restore us at will. From this tree a great crystal we take, unto Garuda an offering we shall make. Unfeathered ones and elementals banish we shall, ancient home reclaim we will. First squad, left flank. Second and third, right flank. Okay. I like how it shows them flanking. They're like, we got this. Okay. So we got lancers and archers. The rest form the main host with me. It is high time we remind our exiled guests why we quivermen are to be feared. Reminds me of Rathalos here. This position is yours, adventurer. May the elementals keep you. Got it. I like the shaky angles like it's an actual camera. Interrupt us you dare. In your own blood you shall pay. I look so out of place. Okay, Balfour has that. She Engage the main block. Slowly release wounds. Nope, you're not healing it. Come on. Oh no. Damn it. I didn't want anybody to die. Oh. Wait a second. Impressive work, adventurer.
Don't make the bear can see me.
He'd eat his words. The Bowlord bids you hold this position. Enemies may yet lurk near, so stay on your guard. We go to bolster the left flank, where the battle yet rages. Good luck! Is that shadowy guy gonna show up? The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. That's what you think. Ah. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live.
I got this. I got this.
Got it, no biggie. How is this possible? Right as the venom eats its way through your veins. You're next. I'm gonna smack you in the face with this bow. Ooh, who's that? It's Papalimon-eater. I trust you won't object to our assistance.
Looks like you could do with a hand.
Unwelcome guests, no matter, all shall fall before me. Whence comes your strength? It is past time we finish this.
Come on, we're almost there.
Nick. The wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons?
That's what I heard.
The bringer of chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Friend, are you unharmed? Had I known this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. There is no mistake, sir. He is the one who stirred the Ixal from their nest. Our intelligence was reliable. So this is the man who has eluded us for so long.
Right, we finally got him.
We sensed an ominous presence and came here as swiftly as our legs would carry us.
Well, it's good to know that we're up against anyway.
My thanks as ever, friends. Cover men, move out. To say you played an instrumental role in the success of this mission would scarcely do justice to your efforts this day, veteran. Upon your return to Gridania, pray visit me at Quiver's Holt. I will see to it that you receive the thanks you are due.
You're probably wondering why we always seem to appear when there's trouble, right? Well, trust me when I tell you that it's almost never our fault. Despite what it looks like, Papanimo and I are actually helping the Gridanians. And we've been doing so for a good few years, too. Oh, did I mention that we're not from around here? Why yes, we are Charlians. How did you know?
So I wasn't mistaken.
Mistaken? About what?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You always do that. Mumble something loaded with meaning, only to keep it to yourself when someone asks. It's unfair. And it's especially unfair when the someone is me.
I love her. Oh, do calm down. I'll tell you later.
I bet you won't. Anyway, all's well that ends well.
Quite. We'd best be on our way.
See you later.
I want to be friends with her. Another person. That can't be good. Alright, let's return and then we can go from there. Alright, 6 targets. Oh, all I need is those might things. That's so hidden. Alright. Let's see if we can find more. There's one already. There's another. That's it in that circle. There's another one. Yes. And now to the north track. Ooh. Looks like another stable. Oh, see it. Oh. That was attached to a big fucking tree. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go back to Silver. So very unfair. So you've returned. A passable performance for an adventurer. The bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition. A tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal the presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at distance, to protect the weak. All of it, everything was a waste of time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Exali scouts have been sighted near the river west of its hot spire, and unless you were entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezul Katlan, the violator who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded, yet he stands upon hostile ground, with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. I'll go in a minute. I gotta talk to an important person. Welcome back, adventurer. Your exploits at the Guardian Tree are the stuff of songs. The Bird Lord awaits you within. Yes. Hey. I've awaited your return, Ren. Allow me to thank you again for helping us to defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Ixal to rout, you confronted the Master Mage and his fell minion and emerged the victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom give me cause for complaint, but you, Ren, are a class apart. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings of a great adventurer. Mion is seldom mistaken in her appraisals, and she is plainly not mistaken now. Bridonia is stronger for your presence. The Elder Seedseer would doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more, I thank you. Owing to your valor, disaster has been averted. I helped.
Elder Seedseer.
My lady.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are he, are you not?
Yeah.
My name is Khan Esena, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks.
Hi.
This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania.
Yeah.
Green Bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days. Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Sorry, that sounded funny. I get to be an emissary? I'm just a new person. Okay. Alright. None in Credonia can doubt your worth, Bran. But to receive such praise from the Elder Seedseer herself, and nor is that half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary. For God's sake, you, an outsider. You have any idea what this means? So there's gonna be pissed, though. But of course you don't. You are not Forestborn, which is rather the point. Mistake me not. I think you worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented. And I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Mion regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements for the event. Now, you'd best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Ren, don't make a hash of this.
I won't. I'll do good. Let's go talk to Mom.
What do you think now, Silver? Sure. Rub it in his face.
Mean to me for no reason.
Let's... That's right. Let's go into the food. It's a big chew. Micromanaging. Alright. Proceed. It's a lot.
One now, still there. Oh, let me go grab this ether crystal. It's ether, right? I need to go this path. I almost went the wrong way. Ooh, 47. Ooh, Jesus. What is this way? Oh. Nice, Pixel. Alright. Weird, okay. 37. Oh no. This was not a smart decision. Nope. That was not smart. I made it though. Alright. We can grab the chocobo key. And a tune.
Oh, they're so cute.
Alright, let's go. Alright, well, that's where we're gonna end it for today. Thank you to everyone that came in, hung out, and I truly hope you had fun, and I will see you next time.